was that there is no passion to be found until you are willing to take chances, and that nothing important in life can be achieved until you are willing to risk everything you have. As Nelson Mandela once stated, there is no passion to be found unless you risk everything you have. Now I'm sure that throughout your schooling, application to colleges, selection of major, and determination of what you want to do with your life, you've heard others advise you to have something to fall back on. Make sure you have something to fall back on, honey. Although I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about, having a safety net to fall back on is important. If I'm going to fall, I don't want to rely on anything to help me get back up. I'd like to take a step ahead. At the very least, this is how I see it. I'll take a look at what I'm going to hit, because if you don't have consistency, you will never finish. So go ahead and do what you are passionate about. Take risk because you are passionate about it. Don't be frightened to make mistakes. In the past, there was an IQ test that consisted of 9 dots, and you had to draw 5 lines with a pencil within these 9 dots without lifting your pencil once. The only way to accomplish this was to think outside of the box. Don't be scared to think outside of the box while solving a problem. Don't be afraid to fail big or to dream big, but keep in mind that dreams without an aim are just fantasies. Reggie Jackson struck out 2,600 times during his career, which is the most in the history of baseball. Although the strikeouts aren't talked about much by the media, keep in mind the home runs. Take a step forward. Thomas Edison tried 1,000 different things that didn't work. That is something you probably didn't know. I was unaware of this because the light bulb was the 1,001st item on the list. Take a step forward. Every experiment that fails brings us one step closer to success. You have to be willing to take risk. And I'm sure you've heard that before. But I want to explain why this is so crucial to you. At some point in your life, you will experience failure. Accept it as a fact of life. You're going to lose. You will make a fool of yourself. You're going to be bad at something. Yes, there is no doubt about that. And I understand that this isn't the typical thing for an occasion like this. But hey, I'm urging you to embrace it because it is unavoidable. But do you have the courage to take a risk and fail? Unless you fail, you are not even attempting to succeed. I will tell you one more. If you don't fail, you aren't even attempting to obtain something you previously possessed. You will have to do something you've never done before. To put it another way, imagine you are on your deathbed and all about you are the ghosts of your unrealized potential, including the ghosts of your ideas. You never took any action. The specter of their abilities you didn't put to use. Their anger, disappointment, and upset are evident as they gather around your bed. They claim that we came to you because you were the only one who could have brought us back to life. Now they say, we will all have to go to the grave with them. Consequently, I ask you now, how many ghosts are you expecting to surround your bed when the time comes? I've just returned from a trip to Africa. It's a lovely continent, but there are parts of it that are in severe poverty and in desperate need of assistance. And Africa is only the tip of the iceberg when it comes to global warming. The Middle East is in desperate need of your assistance. Japan is in desperate need of your assistance. America is in desperate need of your assistance. The Philippines is in desperate need of your assistance. The European is in desperate need of your assistance. Asia is in desperate need of your assistance. The world requires a great deal, and we require it from you. We sincerely believe it. We need it from you, young people, and we appreciate your help. Why I cannot speak for the rest of us up here, I'm aware that I'm becoming a little grayer in my years. We require your assistance. Remember, it rests up to the young people to get out there and make a difference. You have to put everything you have into it. Your time, your talent, your prayers, and all your treasures are all greatly appreciated. What do you intend to accomplish with the resources you have? I'm not referring to the amount of money you have. Some of you studied business at the university level. Some of you are theologians, nurses, and sociologists, among other professions. Some of you have money in your pocket. Some of you have the ability to be patient. Some of you have a generous spirit. Some of you have fallen in love. Some of you have been given the gift of extended suffering. Whatever it may be, whatever your gift may be, what are you going to do with what you have been given? That's all right. Now let me make one final remark regarding failure. Sometimes it is the most effective method of determining where you are heading. There will never be a straight route in your life. I was 20 years old at the time. I was at my lowest point at the time. And then there was the time I was working with my mom in her rice business store. My mother was the owner of a successful rice business. There was this elderly woman who was considered to be one of the village's eldest person, so to speak. Moreover, I was not acquainted with her directly, but I was staring in the mirror, and every time I looked in the mirror, I could see her standing behind me, and she was looking directly at me. She didn't say anything, just kept staring at me. I saw that every time I looked at her, she would give me these odd expressions. She eventually opened up her mouth and said just some, which was something I will never forget. She told me, "Young boy, I have a prophecy for you," referring to a spiritual prophecy. And if you're from Africa, you know there are prophets in every corner in Africa. She informed me that you will be speaking to millions of people in the world. And in the years that followed, just as that woman said, I traveled the world and spoke to millions of people through my videos. Millions of people who until recently were unable to see me in person. I'm the one who's been there since the beginning. While I was chatting to them, I couldn't see anything since I couldn't see them. They were only allowed to see my videos. But I can see you today because I can see the true me that they couldn't see. And what I'm gives me in person to be optimistic, and I'm encouraged by what I'm seeing. Since taking a chance does not necessarily imply applying for a job. It's also about being aware of what you know and don't know about the subject. It is important to be open to new individuals and new ideas. The risk you take, the people you meet, the people you fall in love with, and the faith you have are all important. That is going to be the thing that defines you. Never you give up. Never back down, and always give everything you've got to the task at hand. Moreover, whenever you fall in your life, keep this: fall forward in mind. Please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more motivational videos. Peace out.